Hello Commanders, Commander Plate here, and welcome to today's live stream. Hope everyone's doing very well, and you guys are having a good Thursday. And today we are jumping in to do and take part in the latest community goal. One of the latest community goals, which is going to be some bounty hunting. I don't know how good it's going to be as a community goal. We may switch over to doing the trading instead. Depends on how it goes. It's got a lot to do with the resource extraction sites that are going to be available. Don't know if they're good ones or not, so we'll have to give it a go and see. I'm going to be wheeling out the third lance again, just because I need to get used to flying it. I'm not super keen on it still, but it has fixed weapons, and that should be hopefully something I can get used to, or at least I hope so, and go from there. Now, I know someone in chat said there's only 2 low resource extraction sites, which is awful. So I'm like, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that at all. Hang on. There we go. But hey, it's going to be practice for our fixed weapons anyway, so we'll give it a go. I guess. But yeah, we've got some interesting things. Don't know about it. Don't know about it at all. We'll give it a go. We'll give the CG a go and we'll see what happens. I think we've got all the outfitting that we need. Need to have a double check. We'll get out, get our name on the board, and then we will decide what we do from there, I guess. Frameshift drive is still E-rated, which is fine because it's just the FDL for in-system combat. Silverview, nope, not an open, because there's no point in coming to a CG in open unless you want to do PvP combat, which we may do some later on, but I don't fancy it just now. I want to get warmed up first and then we'll go from there. Now, here is the thing. Right, I thought this is important, is that when it comes to the community goals, they need to be accessible for everyone. Now, this could be said that this is designed for a beginner CG, so that where you've got the low resource extraction sites, that it basically encourages your beginner players to come, get involved, take part, and all that kind of stuff. But doesn't it put off the experienced players too? Just saying. I'm not saying, but I am just saying. By now, I think everyone knows me to be critical enough and objective that I look at things in different ways and try and... Oh god, it's miles away. Guess we're going. Nikita, yep, a new community goal. This is the, was it 4th one? Simon Dammy, you just need to send me a request to join the private group. And we'll go from there. Where are the resource extraction sites? Are they which? See, there are conflict zones in this system as well, which is like, Anyone know where they are? Near the star. Oh man, don't say that. So they're around this planet. Great. Oh well, I guess we're slightly closer. In fact, you know what? I think we will. We're at the point where I'm just going to go. Oh, I still don't have a decent enough SFC to leave the system and go to a different system. Well, we'll do it. So, Nikita, you're saying already new? Well, weekly. We get community goals every single week. Or typically every week. Obviously used to, and now we do. Dennis, they could try. Oh, it's got some drift, isn't it? Mike Sushi's picked up some drift, which is bad news. But yeah, we'll head on over. We'll take our time, I guess. Hydration's important. Refreshing. So, this new community goal is something to do with the Marlinists, where they're being turfed out. Federation's taking them in, or something. I've got to be honest, I didn't really pay attention. I just assumed that I would go and I'd do it. Oh yeah, I'm just going to go and do it. So I'm looking at Galnet. On the Galnet. So, we are... an aid charity, nope, not that bit. Safeguard, here we go. Safeguard Interstellar, a humanitarian aid organisation, has announced a campaign to help refugees requesting political asylum in the Federation. Several imperial factions sympathetic to Marlinism were placed under martial law, leading to civilians emigrating in huge numbers to federal systems. Charunda, Enid, HIP 36081, LTT 1935, LTT 3607, and Thetis. Local authorities have warned that without additional support, they're going to trigger a public unrest or full food shortages. Oh no! Excellence in the Empire suffered the hands of the going. Blah 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 blah. Right, we're doing bounties. That was the plan. I'm like, yeah, I do bounties. Although, if it really is just low resource extraction sites, then it's a bit like, I'm probably not going to bother. We might leave and go somewhere else and go to one of the trade ones instead. Basic medicines, clothing, food cartridges, fruit and vegetables, and evacuation shelters. So yeah, that'd be fun. And so far, that's not a lot. 114,000 tons from 144 people. We'll see. Where are you getting that from, Dennis? Where are you getting that from? So the highest rank of ship you've seen so far is competent, and it was an ASP scout. This is going to be really, like... Maybe I should have brought a Sidewinder. I feel like I should have brought a Sidewinder at this point. Of course, it comes down to what happens if the ECGs actually work. Like, we don't know how many. Don't know how much. I mean, tier 1 is a sliver. It's nothing at all. Yeah, this is one of the problems, is that the system is also full. The fleet carriers now. So this system, you cannot get a fleet carrier in. So even if you wanted to load up a fleet carrier and then jump it in here, good luck. Like, honestly, good luck. So only 4 million credits have been handed in so far, and that's it. Out of 17 people contributed. Yeah. Okay then. You know what? It's fine. Wow. Yep. Couple of lows. Right, Dennis, I get you. I get you. Let's have a quick check on the old fire groups. Yeah, that's fine. Eek. Ronin, it's far. It's far. Pretty far. Henry, hello, how you doing? Didn't you do my usual roll call of everyone who's in? Sorry. Say Commander Revolution hello as well. I'll say hello to everyone who drops in. I'll do that. No, you don't want an all laser build. Never an all laser build. Should have gone with a huge multi, really. That should have been the idea. But even still, chances are I'm not going to be using the proxy saying that next CG idea, Hut and Orbital needs shipments. Like, need shipments of ceramics. No, none of that. You mean 4 new mugs! Am I doing it right? So this could be painful. So Prorock, I see you there in instance with me. It might be worth you going to a different resource extraction site than I. Split up as much as possible, because I think this is going to be... And this one's right on the edge. Like, right on the edge. Interesting. And we're going way too fast. In fact... Oh. And it unselected the resource extraction site. Weirdness. In fact, you can't even see the ring. It's going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, I think. At least it'll look reasonably unique. Don't know, not convinced about it. Alright, Prorock, understood. Good luck to you. I say that. Right, off we go. And did it just select a different one? Yes, it did. Oh my goodness. This is intolerable. Oh, well that's much denser than it looked. Well, I wonder if let's see what we see. Elevator music, hello, how you doing? I mean, this has to be wanted, right? It's a gun. It's an assault ship. It's a frontal agent. Oh no! Federal security. That's not what we wanted, is it? This Cobra. They look what? Federal agent. Federal security. Could be another use of the spacer. That's outrageous. Alex MG1, hello, how you doing? Yeah, I think we're gonna. I think already I'm feeling like we're gonna have to go and do the. Yep. Unless there's somewhere else to get the bounties. Is it deployed hard points? Is there... Have they found something that's wanted? No. This Python? I mean, a Python would be a really good... No. Now, the question... Yeah, Obi-Wan, I'm not entirely sure. Like, I'm not... Because typically you get banished from other places, so it is something to think about. If it is, I'm doing that. Robot Nixon, hello, how you doing? Nav Beacon was also dead. Just sit around, waiting for our first catch of the day. You're saying unless they've forgotten... Sylvia, no you can't. You don't get bounties in there, you get combat points, they're different. So you cannot get them there. The trading part of the new event is disgusting because of the 47,000 microseconds. That's not that bad. We've had worse, much worse. And of course it could be worse. I mean, you could have had to have travelled 47,000 light seconds in order to find that there's nothing to bounty hunt. Wicked, Cool Steve, they do, but they're normally out of system one, or they're only out of system ones for other factions, apart from the faction leader in the system. Like, there is no one wanted in here. Like, what is the point? Daniel, that's exactly what I'm thinking at this point. Right. Now, I don't see whether Fion are liberals. Let's see. Let's have a look. We'll look on Anara and see where they So Dennis, it's not with no CZs. It's just it's a resource extraction site one because it's bounties. So that's another war. Watch them be present in only one star system. So they're present in 4. Fion, OBS, LFT 65 and LHS 2037. What I want to know is how big they are. But yeah, like thick with feds. Right, let's look at the systems around us. Because there's no point in jumping to another system and there being nowhere to actually like bounty hunt. Because that would be rubbish, wouldn't it? Right, Theon. At least we've got the system map. Nope, can't bounty hunt there. Would be a waste of time. Next, LHS 2037. LHS. Have a look. Hey chickers, how you doing? Right, this looks far more promising. Like, far more promising. So I think I'm gonna do something pretty bold. Because I can't be bothered to I can't be bothered to fly back to my ship. My fleet carrier. So I'm just gonna blow myself up. So I'm just going to blow myself up instead. So I get back on there because I'm just like, nah, can't be bothered. We'll do that. Right, so short range overcharge autoloader. Short range overcharge autoloader. No. Overcharge, yes. Then for experimental, I can highly recommend corrosive. Henry, damn straight, I'm lazy. Damn straight. I could indeed be wise, couldn't I? Depends whether or not it puts me back on my fleet carrier. Yeah, it does. That better be my fleet carrier. Dennis, no, a community goal is a community goal. Right? So a community goal will be where you have to essentially take part and do different things. So sometimes you have to do trading, sometimes you have to do bounty hunting, sometimes it'll be conflict zones, sometimes it'll be Thargoid hunting, sometimes it'll be exploration drops. So you have to do a different task each time. That's kind of the idea behind it. What we do need though is our frameshift drive. Yeah, me having no rebuy, Henry. Don't worry, man. I got this. I got the rebuys. It's fine. Right. I'll use the Mamba to take the FSD off there. Yep. Work smarter, not harder. I mean, it's considerably quicker. considerably quicker. So I think it's fine. Although, right, I'm going to share a small bit of frustration that I have. Prorock, we bounties for the same people, so it should be fine. And you know what? Me finding out and knowing for certain will help me make sure whether or not I'm going to waste my time. Yeah. What's the same? Yeah, the thing that annoys me is technically this third lance has crime stats. Slash crime issues. Right? Technically has crime issues for it. Now, the frameshift drive I'm putting onto it also has issues, but I can't install it. I have to clean the module first, right? Then I have to transfer it to my ship, which I've now done. Okay, now it has a crime issue. What? Like, what? It just makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Let me check the FSD on this thing. Oh, have I not got that pinned? Interesting. Yeah, the FSD committed lots of crimes. Well, recycled. You can have the redemptions office. I don't know if that helps. Proxy, yeah, 100%. I agree. Like, I 100% agree. Oh, I hope we've got. Yeah, I guess I have it pinned. I feel like you're saying they're guilty by association. I mean, they were there. They didn't stop it, did they? Everyone, you're saying that. But didn't someone say there was something better? 3,000 out, high res. Oh no, okay. So that's better. That is objectively better. We've got no fuel scoop on this either, so let's hope that we can get back. Lynn, no. Don't get excited about the CG. Don't at all. I don't see a lot of people putting the work in. None of the above. So the new CG, we've got bounty hunting one, and we've got trade one. The problem is that they're not very good. That's what I've got to say about them. They're not that great. PvP League Season 5 starts this week. Cool. No, I wouldn't blame you for not taking part. Okay. We will be able to make it back. That is the good news. I was concerned for a moment. Well, mate, if you're doing the PvP League, you have literally more important things to do. Like, literally more important. Anyone checked LTT? Oh, population of 500. Never mind. Johnny, you're saying you heard Ployd is a pseudo-North Korean-style faction with a supreme leader. Is this true? I'm going to say no, because it sounds bad. But also yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, just a standard resource extraction site. Let's see, men and don't see them very often. Alright, where we go. Van, hello, how you doing? So Johnny, right, the way that the Ployd is run. So Ployd is a dictatorship. there's a kind of a running joke. Now, this is the thing. So, Deployed started his faction on a dare and a bet in a pub. And someone said to it, because he said, honestly, if I were to do anything, I'd be a dictator. How hard can it be? Someone said to him, I dare you. I bet you can't do it. Now, here we are, years down the line, and Deployed has control of multiple systems. Many systems. Many stations. Many people have come under his control. Problem is, Deployed is now trapped by this own cult type thing that he has created. And it's all his fault. It's no one's fault but his own. He's ended up creating this weird thing. This weird kind of cult-like status. And he never meant to. That was never what he meant to do. And, you know, in Attack of the Clones, right? Do I mean Attack of the Clones? Or do I mean Revenge of the Sith? I think I mean Attack of the Clones. And he, you know when the guy leans in, he's like, help, we're being held hostage. That is literally what the, what Deployed is like. He's like, they won't let me go, they keep treating me like I'm mad. Like I'm a god, help me, get me out of here. And then sometimes he totally believes his own hype. That's his joke. Now, Van, you have to acknowledge them just so you can say they were bad. Oh, Elite Dangerous there with the host. I'm being hosted by the official Elite Dangerous channel. That's cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Deployed systems are the best systems. I mean, they are. They are very nice. We have some very unique locations. Like, there are some systems I really like Shrew. I really like as a system. I like its name, and I also like that it's the place where I always go for my interstellar factors. But yeah, that kind of thing. It's just like certain systems I like because they've got certain facilities that I like, and obviously Hilla being our home is the best. Yeah, Dave, I was doing it for the view, wasn't I? That's all. That's it. So, Commander Yeppe, you were saying that your work week is ended, and you're here, and it's just for the weekend. Ooh. What do you fancy doing? Is the weather good? Is there something you need to do in Elite Dangerous? Is there... I feel like what have you got? What's going on? What can we set you up with? Bit of Ryu. No. It's a loop of swag. It's like a victory lap. Now, we want bounties in particular for... Is it Fion? Have a quick look. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say. Fion Liberals. Right, it is. So that should be fine. Yeah, victory lap. It's a preemptive victory lap. We'll do that. So yeah, so you're actually on Elite Dangerous and you're heading out to a raw material site, 17 jumps away. I have not been to a raw material site ever. So good luck. Happy collecting. I know what they're for. I've just never been. I've just never been because it's a little bit much like grinding. And I'm trying to avoid that if I can. Because I find that grinding can often remove your enjoyment of a Federal Agent. Of course it's Federal Agent. Right. Now, there are certain ships you can guarantee are wanted when you come across them. Especially like here we have a courier. Now we know a courier will be wanted. We're in a mainly Federal system. So let's bust this guy up. Oh, he's so small. He is tiny. He's a tiny boy. Tiny boy. Yeah, his engines look like criminals. Sounds about right. You see a courier, you know they're wanted. You just know it. You can tell. It's a really bad start. He is so tiny. He's so tiny. He's cute. He's little. Hey Philip, how you doing? FDR FA off turns, and also I'm flying pure fixed weapons as well, which nice. Look at that. We zapped him. We got him. Look, an Imperial Eagle. You know that one's wanted as well. I've seen Anaconda. I'm like, yeah. Right, we're really having better luck. Like Federal assault ship. Yeah, anything federal is likely to be clean in the system. That's the feeling I'm getting. But we've already done better, so better than we had before. Evolution, I think it's going to be such lean pickings that I'm kind of reluctant to encourage people to come and join me for a change. Also for their success. Alex, am I a general science fiction fan or a Trekkie or something? I am a general sci-fi fan. I like Star Wars. I do like Star Trek. I like TNG, Voyager, DS9. Those were good, and the TNG movies, in particular, Star Trek Nemesis and First Contact, were very good.
Hello there.
Just clicked him. Wicked. Obi-Wan, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream of the channel. Yeah, like I say, I wouldn't recommend joining particularly if you can avoid it. The Expanse is fantastic. Love The Expanse. I'm currently rewatching it at the moment, knowing that we've got the next season coming in December. So I'm like, oh yeah, gonna be good. Right, Weejet, as you were in here already, I'll invite you to the wing.
Hello there.
We'll get ourselves out. Commander Core, thank you for the follow. I might regret using the FDL with Fix. I feel like I try. Most memorable Star Trek episodes, the first one I think of. Oh no, pack hounds. We chat with the pack hounds. Johnny, no, I'm not the equivalent.
Hello there.
I have the power. Good luck getting that song out of your head. But yeah, I felt like when it comes to Star Trek in particular, I quite like the time travel ones from the concept of it. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what they're called, which ones.
Hello there.
I like Borg ones, it's quite good. Crumpus, thank you for the follow as well. Crumpus, yeah, I work on it mainly on the YouTubes because I've got a YouTube channel with coming up to 18,000 subscribers. Could do the videos and stuff as well. Have contemplated making the switch just to Twitch, but I feel like this way everyone gets to watch. There's no singling people out or anything, and so it's good. Are you a new to Elite? Well, welcome. Yeah. Tricky question about favourite episode. I couldn't tell you a favourite episode off the top of my head. I really like the Borg as well. I'm a big fan of the Borg. They're as bad guys, they are quite threatening and ominous. So, a fan of them. Alright, are we getting bounties for the right faction? No! No, we're not! So... that's great. That's the important bit. We've checked that now. So, Rain have got rapid fire. Rapid fire burst. So, are they only in charge of... You know, I should check that. I should check that. I do BGS. I run it all the time. I should know better. That is inexcusable behaviour on my part. Now, they only control a single star system. Mistakes have indeed... No, I don't have a KWS. And I actually don't run one, ever. Right. Oh, is there something we can do? Weejet, how do you feel about taking one for the team? What you do is you go and you kill loads of stuff that's good in the system we were in, and then I kill you. Huh? What do you reckon? Hey Chris, how you doing? I'm annoyed. No, K-Mongol, they wouldn't, because they're I do not have a kill warrant scanner. I have made a terrible mistake. Weejet, do you have a kill warrant scanner? So he's going to take one for the team, lad. Right, let's go back to the galaxy map and let's go back to LFT. I might have a kill warrant scanner. Yeah, that's the other option, is kill warrant scanner. It's not. Yeah, it's not a huge mistake. It's an annoying mistake, is what it is. So we no, is it even a mistake? An error in judgment. That's me, an error in judgment. But it's not like it's affected me negatively. It's just used a little bit of my time, and that's fine. I probably have one somewhere. Like, I don't need my interdictor. Sensei Jimbo, hello, how you doing? Okay, us. Crumpus, it's a smart move. I would bolt down my X52 Pro, except there's an except in there. I move it around because it occupies the same space my mouse does normally when I'm playing. Okay, Weejet. So you got a fast kill warrant scanner on your member. I'm pretty sure I've got a kill warrant scanner kicking around. But if not, I think J26 just said they sell them at Fox. So I've got a Fox. Now, Alex, right. It's only critical if I have a limited amount of time. And I don't. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Not my best move. Hang on, it's not my best move. I can come up with an excuse for anything and everything, so let's not encourage me. Right, do we have enough fuel to fly to Fox? Probably. Yeah, Van. Fingers crossed that is the last one. The other option is I don't know if I fly back and forth. Englishies, hello, how you doing? It's not it's not ideal as far as community goals go. So it's bounty hunting 1 and it's trade 1, but unfortunately the location is 46,000 light seconds away from the entry point of the system, which I'm not a fan of. Got to do what we've got to do. Divergence, hello, how you doing? You say I look great compared to how you remember my situation. Right, my situation technically hasn't changed. Technically. I'm just on a different lot of treatment that is keeping everything under control, or should be, at least. I'm supposed to be having a scan, well, I'm supposed to have already had one, but something's not happened and it's not been arranged, so that's fun. But yeah. But it's nothing compared to chemotherapy, I can tell you that much. I'm having some fancy lemon and lime fizzy water today because I'm feeling pretty fancy and really kind of well to do. So it's good. Actually, you know what? I might not make it. I might not have enough fuel. Johnny, it's a nice way of putting it. Call the fuel rats. I'm gonna turn off some modules. That was my plan. Let's turn off shields. Let's turn off shield boosters. The distro can go off as well, actually. Cargo hatch is off. Interdictor off. Let's turn off that. Oh no, I can't turn off that. Discovery scanner, can I turn that? No. Right, I think... In fact, we could turn the sensors off. But I've never done this before. But in my fight, technically the guns should... Oh, what? I thought we had a gateway to turn my thrusters off in Super Cruise. Turns out I can't. Interesting. Alright. Okay. No fuel scoop. Yeah, not loads in the tank though. I can't believe this. Yeah, cheers, WeJet. Would appreciate it if you were prepared for the inevitable. Can't. Oh no. This could be one of the most embarrassing things ever. Alright, actually, what's my life support? What life support do I have? D. Orange Phoenix. I'm not finding any of the combat at all. But here's the thing, right? I'm not going to call the fuel rats if I don't need to. If I've got someone in my squadron or my wing who can come and help me, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's D 15 minutes. Yeah, Eden, I'm still a bit concerned about it. It's just suddenly that moment I'm like, oh no. Because I feel like if I lean in and I'm watching it, even the installation doesn't give the bounties. Oh, what? See, now we went off to another system where this faction is present. Idiot me didn't check to see whether or not it was a if it was if the same faction was in control and they weren't, because I'm an idiot. Happy Shrek, I'll have to call you down. No, it's fine. Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, you know what? If I do, it'll be entertaining for everyone. I guess. Yeah, Orange Phoenix. They're only in control of one, which means you're only going to get bounties from one place. As you know, we've got plenty of fuel, haven't we? I think we're okay. Well, let's just pretend it never happened. We don't need to talk about it. Yeah, interdictions though. I'm flying to Fox Enterprise and there's no ships. No, WeJet, I think I'm alright. Should have stuck in the resource extraction site like Pro Rock. Oh dear. Yeah, there's been some changes, isn't there? It's BGS control changes all over the shop. Scoops are important. In fact, you know what? I've got loads of fuel. So I'm not going to worry about it. You're seeing the fuel consumption jump up. Like double. It'll be fine. I do think there should be. There really should be a resource extraction site right next to the right next to the station, but there isn't. It'll be fine. Look, objectively, it is fine. No, I've got plenty. But like, say for example now, we've got a Type 7 called Misery. Okay, just whilst it's there. What should be wanted? And I'll be like, nope, gone. Like, this Diamondback Explorer. He's really far away, also clean. I'm not thinking it's going to work out. Ouija, doesn't sound good. This is going to be really slow going, because now, earlier, not that long ago, Danger's guy's middle name, I said that about it being an entry-level community goal. If there's nothing to shoot at, then there's no level. No one's entering the community goal in any way, shape or form. Pad 22. No one's taking part in it. Alex, interesting thing, if you put flight assist... I've seen people actually run out of fuel just above the pad. And if they... And no barriers, because I can't find any ships to kill. That's the problem. But yeah, I've seen people run out of fuel just above the pad, and what they've done is they're literally just above it, and they're like, oh god, what do we do, what do we do? And they've filmed it, and all they've done is they've just turned flight assist off, and they've just gone, dink, because the microgravity in the station's just, they've gone, landed. Like, so close, like. So Carl, you're saying, for the CG, you can do the scenarios around various installations in the system. Now, Orange Phoenix was saying that he couldn't find them. Yeah, Orange Phoenix, it makes sense as well for us to have the refugee transport missions instead. Right, let's look at the old contacts. Yeah, nothing to hand in. Right. Going to outfitting, and we will grab ourselves a kill run scanner. So Carl, I don't know if we can. Orange Phoenix was saying that no, nothing happened there. Did the whole not one bounty after 15 ships. Okay. KWS. Am I just not seeing this because I don't have them? Utility mount, isn't it? It's a bleeding utility mount. That's why. Muggins over here. Yep. So, Catboy, we are... Yeah, I realised. Basically, we are killing pirates in the system to help out. Pure muggins. That's what happened there. Alright, we'll just buy it in there for now. Alright, let's head over to an installation, shall we? So, stable chemical laboratories. Wow. You might as well change it to, like, super safe, non-dangerous chemicals, Inc. Right. The good news is, everyone is saying utility mount in chat. There's a bit of a delay on YouTube. So, I realised. I mean, I wouldn't strictly call the Federation Space glorious. It's more like getting paid to kill people twice, which I like. Innerly dangerous. Oh joy. I do like when the I do enjoy how the thing contacts changes what we're looking at. Okay. Right. Hey, look, it's the lab. Oh, Gypsy, as we're in the same place, same time. Oh. Let's see what we got. Alliance Chieftain. Oh. He's lawless. Is he lawless, you'd think? We'll have to do the scan. In fact, we're going to put it on a separate fire group because I'm doing the shooty if I can avoid it. Right. Is he leaving? Oh, these Type 9s. A bunch of Type 9s. Are they somehow wanted? Wanted Type 9s would be glorious. Okay. Now. No bounty. Can't say I was surprised. I think we might leave the Type 9s alone. I mean, it's a good place if you wanted to come and farm engineering materials. Carl. Interesting. But I know it's whether or not they've got a price on their head from the faction controllers. Okay. No, there'll be no fire zone on this. But this is the case of I'll have to give it a data link scan and see if we can trigger the scenario. Lots of hackable blowing up stuff. This is not looking good. Although, it'd be a wonderful thing to fight around. Hey Colin, you're asking how Clive is. He's a very sick cat. Very, very sick cat. Unfortunately, there is nothing more the vets can do for him, so we just kind of have to wait and see what happens. But he's a sick cat. Unfortunately. He's got a bounty. He's got a bounty. That guy has a bounty. He has... Someone has a bounty. This guy has a bounty. I'm on it. He's got a bounty. I don't know if I mentioned. He has a bounty. I don't know who he has a bounty from. Got him. Had a bounty. Is it for the right faction? Also no. And now I'm being shot by system security. No! No. He was lawless. Oh look, and now that happened. And it's like, oh yeah, oh by the way, we've got this. Because I don't have a bounty on me. But that's just not. If even the cops are being bounties from the wrong faction. So that was a bounty from the Knights of the Blue Cloth. Who the hell are the Knights of the Blue Cloth? Are they present in this system? No. No, they're not. So he had a bounty in a different system. It really does seem that way, Dave, doesn't it? Right, okay, for the Libras. Literally got no choice. But, to make it very, very clear, I'm not impressed. Barry, yes they did. So we had mining ones, trade ones, combat ones, anti-Xeno ones. Then we had ones like exploration as well, so you gather exploration data and come and drop that off. So yeah, lots of different things. Every game activity you have, pretty much a CG for that. Like anything you can do in your ship. I hope so. Because Frontier have done it before, they've gone in. I may provide some feedback to the necessary people. You just built a Zeta Gundam. See, Chris, you said to me, don't get the Zeta, don't get it.
Hello there.
Alex MG1, thanks for the follow. Both platforms. Whoa, spooky. Yeah, everyone, I know what you mean. Even a beginner CG. Okay, right. So I said for a beginner CG, you still have to have targets. That's still really important. Like you have to have a target. So if there's no one to shoot at, what do you do?
Hello there.
I don't know. Weirdest, thank you very much for the follow. Shoot my wingmate. I don't want to shoot my wingmate, Chris. Gypsy's a good lad. I don't want to shoot him. Weejet, yeah, it probably would. Also, yeah, if anyone from Frontier Developments is watching, and the community management team, I would like to strongly recommend we take a look at the community goal and maybe give it a. And now who have I been interdicted by? Someone who's clean. Great. Maybe give us something to shoot. Me and being interdicted by someone clean. Got nothing to shoot. Disappointing. And we're also going to get small bounties in the other place. I'm in FDL. I can't. Yeah. Are you guys reading the system chat? I have no interest in reading it because it's normally just salt. Just realised I forgot to send my usual tweet out to say I'm streaming. So I don't know if you guys knew I'm streaming at the moment. I'm trying to do the commuter goal. I'm just trying. It doesn't seem to be going very well though. Yeah, exactly, Chris. What do we do? Oh no, Alex, there's no sub button on Twitch because I'm not allowed to stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time and be an affiliate with Twitch. So that's why that's like that. Sander, unfortunately, it's also as empty. So, not good. Yeah, Chris, no, has. Only 2 lows. Only 2 lows. And also the faction only controls a single system. Which is a bit rough. Chris, I was suggesting WeJet went off and did that. I was like, how do you feel about being a sacrificial lamb? Off you go. Yeah, there is also a trade CG, but even then, like, they're independent CGs and they should both be doable. But having to travel 47,000, and also there's not enough, like, there's not enough space in the system, so you can't even get enough. You can't get close enough. Sorry, is what I'm trying to say. You can't get close enough to the station in order to make it nice and easy for you to load up a fleet carrier. Oh, words are hard. Kill a W dog. Do that. Like, do that. That's the right thing to do. Right, we've got a Faz who's coming in pretty fast. He's Norman. This could be good. He's wanted. Sweet. This is good. Commander Revolution, I see you in this instance. This is my kill. I found him. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that. Still not used to flying the FDL. This is a shields back up, Commander! Like, wow, great, well done. How'd that work out for you? You can't... All these anacondas. It's like, come on, guys. In an unnamed python. What? Yeah, elite rocks are dangerous. You have to watch out for them. Foil. That sounds like a federal name. Yep. 2 gypsies in combat or something. Oh. So close. I feel like I'm really, really desperate for bounties here. Federal agent. It's not going great, is it? Gotta watch out for the ice. Right, what's this guy doing in here if he's... Wait, what? Sorry, what? But hey, somebody's wanted. Okay. In Devless, I use an X52 Pro Hotus. That is my control method. So yeah, the control faction is the Theon Liberals, and they only control this system. So it is the only place you can get bounties from. Well, without a kill on scanner. Bah. Okay, we've already made more in the last couple of minutes than we have done in the first hour of the stream, so that's good. Trying. Definitely no worries, man. I always trying to keep an eye on the chat, and I always try and answer people when they ask me questions, because you've asked them. You obviously want the answer. I'll do my damnedest best. Chris, the CG is just cash this time. No unlocks, no special reward. Gypsy's too efficient at killing stuff. I thought I'd have a little, you know, pick it as target to get the money for it. Oh, you say it's easy pickings. I'm also using nothing but fixed weapons. Fixed hit scan weapons, which can make things a little bit more difficult. Again, all part of my trying to become a better pilot.
Hello there.
I'll try. Kindergrand, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. I'm gonna I'm going to give people at Frontier a nudge, for sure. And be like, hey guys, guess what? Just letting you know. Always fly towards combat. Always fly towards the combat. No, Gypsy, no! You killed it too fast again! Oh, man. It's too efficient. Right, Gypsy, let's... Nope, Weejet. Let's get you in the wing. Hey, pilot. It's going alright, mate. It's going alright. We're taking part in this week's community goal. Trying to find someone to shoot at, but it is lean pickings, because all there is too low. It's just too low resource extraction sites, which is no good. So we've got anacondas everywhere, but nothing to shoot. Toxic Airsoft, I am in LFT 625 for the community goal. Oh, we've got... No, did you just blow him up already? It's like, where are they? Where are they? No. You hear the US KFC is making vegan chicken meat. The thing is, it might taste fine. It might taste absolutely fine. I am not 100% convinced it will, though. It's in the kind of the core systems. It's in the middle of the bubble. It's not too bad. Yeah, but this isn't noob. This isn't noob friendly. Yeah, they make it really important. It sounds noob friendly because it's a low, but there's no ships. So if there's no ships, it's no one friendly. It's no one unfriendly either. Thing is, I'm not actually talking about the whole cloned meat thing. I'm 100% not adverse to it. I think it's fine. I think it's all good. The idea of it is fine. Tasting right and having the correct texture obviously are different things. Ideally, it would have both, but even then, you've got to remember that you're not having the same thing. You know, you're not having meat, so there has to be a difference. Like, you're not having it carved off an animal, so
Hello there.
bear in mind. Toast, thank you very much for the follow. I mean, to be honest, I've tried lots of different types of meat in the past. Crocodile, camel, elk. I don't rate camel, just so everyone knows it's not great. Yeah, I've tried lots of different things. Crocodile. I say crocodile's weird. Crocodile's really weird, but I'm not... just trigger scenario around installation. Interstellar biological development is controlled by Fion liberals. Okay. Talk to me. Talk to me. It is. That might be a good idea. Asp Scout. Zorbis Fuel. He is, without a doubt, gotta be wanted. There you go, Reject. You can get your shot off now. I pretend that was... It just ran out of time to shoot it. Ran out of time on target. Something just jumped in. When things jump in, that's normally a positive sign. Unless it's small federal security service. Right, recycle, yeah. You can, but you're relying on RNG. That's the problem. And right now we're relying on RNG here anyway. Nah. Let's go to the Interstellar whatchamacallit. Let's give it a go. Nolan, no, there's no hazards. Interesting fact about meat. Get weird for a minute. Did you know it is illegal to consume human flesh in the United Kingdom, even if it is your own? How's that? How's that for a weird thing you never needed to know? And I know that because I went into a butcher's and said, "Cut off my arm." No, I know that because you No, Chris, technically not. It's a bit... No, nails aren't flesh. It's fine. Nails aren't flesh. But I know that because I watched a documentary about it. About kind of like the taboo of cannibalism many years ago. And it's someone who I've actually met in real life. It's a guy called Greg. He does TV presenting. And he went and he had a chunk of his leg removed. Like, they went in, got it, and then they cooked it. And they went, "Now, we're going to cook it for you, but you can't eat it, you can't taste it, you're not allowed to, it's illegal. And under no circumstances do we condone you doing this whatsoever." Like, and he opened up and he had a sniff. He had a sniff and he was like, smells a bit like a combination of pork and just like general cooked meat. It's like, ooh. But yeah, really weird. Like, they actually took they went under his skin and took a sample, and it was like, oh, it makes me cringe a bit. But yeah, there you go. Now you know. Now you know cannibalism illegal in the UK, even if it's yourself. So that's cool. That's exciting. I know everyone wanted to know that. Dash asking LTD versus Pay Night. So LTD is going to give you a better price per ton. Pay Night will give you more tons. So Paul, you're saying everywhere on Earth has cannibals somewhere in their family tree. We also have I don't know. I got nothing. Oh yeah, you can't. I mean, obviously, once you are a zombie, then you can do whatever you like because the law doesn't apply to you. Technically, not even technically. Just yes. Long pork. Never got a taste for it myself. The Zambezi tribe. No, it's fantastic. Recycled, yeah, but it's not owned by the right people. So it means you would be, and also they're not present in that system, are they? Ralu, because it's got to be. You've got Fion. So the people that own it. So you've got the Fion Liberals. They are only present in Fion, LFT 65, LHS 2037, and LTT 3007. Now, they only own LFT-65, which means it's the only place that you're going to be able to get bounties from them just by killing someone who's wanted. No kill warrant scanner needed. Anywhere else, any other system, you're relying on a kill warrant scanner, and even then, that might not work. Jabberwocky, we haven't, but we're hoping this installation is going to be the gold mine. I hope. Right, we will scan the installation. And now we have to wait for the scenario to trigger. Yeah, cannibalism is pretty gross. I mean, pretty gross being very. I think there's something quite visceral about it. The idea of watching another human kind of violating you in a really unpleasant way. You know, it's kind of Halloween, isn't it? So we can talk about spooky stuff, scary stuff, why not? I mean, the real question is, do Thargoids taste like prawn? Is that what they're going to be like? Give you like giant shelled animals. Although, I have to remember, I am being hosted by Frontier Developments currently on their Elite Dangerous channel. Maybe we should step away from the cannibalism for just a bit. As an idea. Because people might not like it. Just saying. Yeah, like a spider or like a giant lobster. Look, it's a keelback. Okay, that's clean, but it's... Oh no, he started shooting stuff. That's wanted. Ooh! Okay. I'm in.
Hostile forces in range. Requesting assistance from any nearby pilots. We need help.
I've also...
Good. We need all the help we can get.
Right.
Think you can take out
We have actual wanted people in here, so let's see if we get anything. We're currently on 215k. System authorities en route. What are you talking about? Oh, that won't be to attack me. That's fine. Do me. I mean, 200 corvettes would work. Right. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! We're away. We are away. It is good. It is good. This is positive. We want to kill stuff in here. There are 4 hostile vessels remaining.
Oh, yeah.
And CTV Parks, thank you very much. You're going to ask a question. Ask that question, but I answered. Paynite is pretty much consistent, yeah. Far more consistent. This is the Interstellar Biological.
Hello there.
And Grey OK, thank you for the follow. I suppose this could be it, and then I've got nothing. Yeah, the that is a fantastic GIF. I love it so much. Oh, I wish I had better sensors. Right, there are wanted things in here.
Enemy reinforcements incoming.
Like, hence they're in local and they're talking. Right. Sandstorm. Lovely. I've got to remember pips. Very important that we remember pips. Why is this installation not have guns? No, I can go for it without. They show us wanted without Orange Phoenix. That's all good. Hang on, hostile vessels remaining 2. I count 3. I'm not being funny, but I definitely count 3. Like, that. Like, that is definitely 3. Just saying. Try and get tags on all of them. Right, and now we can finish them off. This is good, this is positive. So, this is going to be how you do it. Ali, no, I'm not an open. Private group. At a CG, private group. Unless I want to do PvP, in which case I will be an open. I'm not actually seeing any bad guys, apart from the ones we're fighting. So that's fun. But I'm glad that this is it. This is how you do the CG then. Don't rely on the yeah, don't rely on the resource extraction sites. They're not good. So Laban, why? Why would it be a crime? What? Why would anyone? Why the UK? I'm like, what? So finally, interstellar biological Hujima flips.
You did it. You saved the installation. Great job, everyone.
Oh, is that it? Is that actually it though? Mm. Yeah, wing up and do it, or come in a big ship. Okay, so from that we actually made about 200,000, so that's good. We also got a bunch of bounties for someone else. So that was interstellar biological development. That's why we were doing that. Okay, I'd say let's go to the collective statistical analysis next. Not worth a go. Yep, Carl, we're off and we're away. So otherwise, we are doing a combat community goal. I do love it when it selects the wrong thing. When you change instances or change levels. Good that. So yeah, bounty hunting community goal. But this is full on like a proper chilled one. It's not as full on as I was hoping it would be. But here we are. We're doing it all the same. Actually, you know what I haven't done? Been streaming for an hour and a half. Anybody's watching on YouTube, if you fancy hitting the like button, please do. It does help me out. It's free. I promise it's free. It'd be lovely. But yeah, the community goal reward is just money. Just credits. So why you fly Mamba, you're a bounty hunter? This is the place for you. None of the above you press the like button twice. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, burp it. Shut up. Turn up to troll me after I was trolling you in your stream. How dare you? Asimaru, I'm English. I guess, but I am British. My passport says so. Well, Ralph, it's thumb up. That's the one for like. But technically, thumbs down in Rome was actually live, and that was die. But for some reason, we have it this way. We have it this way round, don't we? Wyatt, how much money for the top 75? I don't know. I haven't actually even handed any bounties in yet. Let's have a look. Have we hit... We haven't even hit tier 1 yet. We haven't even hit tier 1. Can't tell you. Bortak, hello. How you doing? Kuro, don't tell people I'm Canadian. Why would you do that? Why? It's like, you know it's not true. Just because I don't like tea, and I'm typically polite, doesn't make me Canadian. I'm sure there are Canadians out there that like tea. Lavin, what are you talking about? Right, what you? I don't know what you're talking about, mate. So, like that. 21 million handed in after it's been up for hours. That's how you know this is really bad to do. Yep. I think it's going to take a little bit of time. So, what I recommend, is anyone who's watching, if you know people that are doing this, if you're part of a player group that's doing this and all that kind of stuff, or you're looking, Discord and people are saying that the CG is rubbish, tell them you need to go to the installations owned by the Fion Liberals. So far we've got the biological thing one, the biological one, and then we've got collective statistical analysis as the other one. There you do the scenarios and you'll get the money. And the ships are shut. Takes a little bit of time for it to trigger. But that's what we have found so far. It's not awful, not by a long shot. But it's not amazing. Again, not by a long shot. So you have to turn up and you have to scan it with a data link scanner. I think you do. Might not. But I have been. Is my bacon on? Yeah, bacon's on. So yeah, I think that's going to be the top tip, rather than just farming in a Hazres. Although it's a bit vague, isn't it? You wouldn't know. Because scenarios don't jump out at you very well. And I wish I had A-rated. You know what? I thought, yeah, I won't bother putting the A-rated thing. The A-rated sensors. I was like, yeah, I won't bother doing that. Dubweiser. Hooded Nighthawk. Any of these can be wanted, so. Iced tea is superior to any beverage. Oh, Andrew, no. No. I'm not a fan of any type of tea. The only type of tea that I will drink is lemon and ginger tea. And that is because I can't drink coffee anymore, because it upsets my stomach really badly. It's so universal. I don't think it matters. Earl Grey tea, hot. Oh wait, he's listening to me on like a desktop. That's what I need to know right now. Through desktop speakers. Because, okay Google, tea, Earl Grey, hot.
The usual, coming right up, Captain.
Well, it triggered mine, so I'm hoping it triggered someone else's. I tried. Okay, we got targets. I'm surprised mine triggered, which means everyone else's should have. I'm hoping. Yeah, it is one of those. It's one of those cool things. It's there's loads of weird things that Google can do. But I won't say it again because it's a bit much, and also there are streamers where they've used it for more nefarious reasons. Oh, yours didn't trigger. It doesn't speak Canadian. Well, no, you've probably trained it to speak whatever language you speak, but. Pro Rock, you're not getting bounties. What do you mean you're not getting bounties? Because we're getting tons of bounties here. Like, for the right faction as well. You've got to be at the right installation. It has to be ended by the Theon Liberals. Oh, so many lasers. Many lasers. You think it's Pack-Hounds Day? What do I recommend? As many of them as you can fit on a ship? I mean, Pack-Hounds are fine. They're not going to make you like the world's best pilot, but they are very entertaining. I have actually never used them. Like, I have them. We've got like 8 of them, actually. I've just never got round to using them or engineering them at all. Yeah. Andrew, this is for the community goal. It's good. So far, I think this is going to be the best way to do it. This is, without a doubt, the most success. Oh, let's give it a ram. Why not?
You're doing well, team. Keep it up.
Oh, dunk. But yeah, the system authority thing is because these guys are wanted, so the police are turning up to help. Which I feel like is unusual. Engineering on the lasers is rapid fire. And oversized, I think. I wouldn't just raw DPS. It's not good. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not the right thing. It's not the right engineering. Right now, I'm thinking phasing sequence. Definitely should have gone phasing sequence. One of those, it's like, yeah, I should have gone phasing sequence. Right, there are 4 ships remaining. 2 ships remaining. Oh, that's an interesting lag. Right, there's some others here. What do we got? Dodo Puppenstein. Nice. Scribbles. Trying to go for the expensive stuff. Yeah, I'm phasing in Scramble. Yeah, nice. That is a good combination. But yeah, this is basically designed so that I can get better with using fixed weapons. That's the idea behind it. Very much. That is my... I'm at the point now where I build ships with an idea in mind. And then I stick with that idea. Ooh, missed that one. Oh, they're running. They ain't gonna outrun this. Yep. Told them. Nice. Okay. Now, what's my take on inertial impact? So, inertial impact. I did build a ship that had inertial impact on, and I must admit it didn't go according to plan at all, because there's too much jitter. Far too much jitter. Far too much. Like, I wanted it to be good, I wanted it to work, and it didn't. Actually, that was a moment. What else we got? Stable Chemical Laboratories is an anarchy station. Ah, that's why. Got it. So you either need to go to Interstellar Biological Development or the Collective Statistical Analysis. Super exciting. Wyatt, yes I do. Got a full wing from the squadron. Yeah. So inertial impact. I want them to be good. I want them to be great. I want it to work. But then, they don't. You know, they're not. They don't. They pack a hell of a punch, but the punch is really short range. I'm going to be streaming for another hour or so. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, J26, I've seen you being up close and personal with people, but then there are certain ships that can do it and certain ships that can't, so you need something that can handle well, like J26, you're in a chieftain, aren't you? Which is good. Chieftain is good because it handles well, so you can stay on top of a target and stay on target. What I had them on is I put them on a Mamba or an FDL, one of the two, and it was just a nightmare. Like, would be brilliant if you could hit. I massively underestimated the jitter on fixed. Massively underestimated it. The Vulture's brilliant if you put 2 advanced plasma accelerators on it. Very good. Very nice. Can confirm. FGL's top speed, 554 with 4 pips and boosting. I think it's that. See, multi-cannons are good though. Multi-cannons are good. Without boost, I've never even looked. Never even looked. But yeah, it's a different one. Heavier Vulture is a Star Fury. I don't know. Slow boy. Royal card, calm down. It's not that slow. It's enough for PvE, and to be honest, it's competitive enough for PvP as long as you can control the range. The weapons I've got on my FDL, do not build this. Okay, I told you. I said out loud, do not build what I have built. It is built with the sole purpose of getting me better with hit scan fixed weapons. So it's basically all I've got is 2 Imperial Hammers, both with, I want to say sturdy mount. No. Yeah, sturdy mount. One with super pen, one with the feedback one for shield cell banks. That one. And then sturdy mount with super pen to take out modules. That's the idea behind it. And the Philip, I've got a full wing at the moment, bud. But if you haven't already, you want to join my Discord, and you also will probably want to join the whatchamacallit. What's it called? Squadron. Oh my goodness, words are disappearing out of my head today. But yeah, sturdy mount is exactly the reason why I've gone to keep the heat down. And then the burst lasers, because they're burst lasers, are oversized, efficient and oversized. Bit of that. Or WeStreamBot, what are we doing? You're supposed to do it over there as well. You're supposed to do it in both places at the same time. And apparently ReStreamBot's just packed up when it comes to when it comes to Twitch, which is wonderful. We can fix that. Or Nightbot has. Again. Nightbot. Log out. Log in with Twitch. That's me. Great. Let's rise. It's like, come on. Right. Part channel. Join channel. Getting it. Almost there, and it should work. Right. Now. You're making me look stupid, Nightbot. Never mind. It doesn't rectify reduced distro draw as well. Yeah, it does. But that's okay. Have lots of options. Well, I'm sure Nightbot will wake up in a minute, and then it'll be all kinds of fun. I'm sure of it. You can join my Discord down below. There's a thing down there. It's there's some links to click on under the stream, is what I mean. There's a thing down there. What's pointed down below? Oh God, why? Right. So here we are at this scientific installation. I think the best lesson to put that on. Yeah, Vortex, I don't know what it's doing. Interesting. Interesting that Discord works. Maybe it's the T-Sols one. Alright, let's see if we've got any actual ships kicking around. So we do. A couple. Sir Dirty Dog, hello, how you doing? Yeah. Maybe I didn't have that command on there, Vortex. Anyway, join my Discord if you want. Don't have to. I promise we're good with tech. I stand corrected. Right, we got bad guys. Bandits. Call them bandits. Love that you're fighting someone called Cht. Ah. So, the idea behind these scenarios is they're meant to escalate. So we start off with a bunch of reasonably low effort enemies, and then it picks up as the different waves go on. I don't know if that's quite right, but... Oh, someone asked me about Cyto Scramblers. Haven't got them. If I missed at that range, that'd be really embarrassing, wouldn't it? Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. This guy's also running. Oh, actually, top speed is 517 in the FDL. I'm sorry. That's with 4 pips. It's not fast enough, is it? Head back in.
Hello there.
Via Yarrow, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Right, we've got some combat over there.
Hello there.
And Lyrical Tech, thank you very much for the follow as well. How you doing? So, We take these targets out. I mean, that's quite a, it feels like quite a large group to come in. I need to remember I'm supposed to be tagging lots of targets in order to get the kills on all of them. I've had so much about me. I'm assuming it's all lies. Whatever it's heard, whatever you've heard, it's all lies. Like, he's good at pit management, that's a lie. Might be some other things as well. He's a nice guy, that's a lie. Lies, all of it lies. Yeah, thrusters are fully modded, grade 5 data drives with drag. Ugh. You heard I'm a pirate? Well, that's definitely not true. I have never, and I can categorically tell you I've never pirated anyone. Successfully. I have unsuccessfully pirated someone, and it turned into... Whoa! Clunk. It turned into a murder. I mean, that's okay too, right? Eek. I've never successfully... Additional hostile forces. What do we got? This is a shoot people very lightly and quickly and then go, I'm helping! That's my plan. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a pirate in any way, shape or form, that's for sure. Have I tried ED in VR? Of course I have. Honestly, I typically play it not in VR. Like, almost always. System name, Philip, is LFT625. That might have sounded like a guess, but only because it was. Oh no. I think we just shot someone by accident. We shouldn't have done. LFT65, yeah. I think it is. Oh man, this guy's having a bad day. There's one left. Is there one left? Give it a go. No, last time one of the previous CGs I did try it out in open, and I did it with the intention of running interference. That was the idea. Is I'd run interference and I would try to make sure that no trades were happening in open. And what it turned into instead was basically just PvPing other people in FDLs, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it was fun. It was fun, don't get me wrong. But also, I didn't do very well. Why I do have a fleet carrier. It is named the Battle Cat, after my cat Clive, because he's a warrior. He's a real trooper. But yeah, it was he's a very sick cat. I mentioned it. He's a very sick cat, and I've got to keep mentioning it because I know lots of people. He's a bit of a character for the stream, and so lots of people know him because he meows and he makes his presence known and all that kind of stuff. So he is very sick. He's got hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Like, I had to have a cat with the most complicated health condition possible, didn't I? So he's on like 3 different types of medicine each day for it at the moment, but his breathing's getting worse and worse and worse, and it's there's nothing the vet can do for him, unfortunately. I get very serious then. So I love my little cat. He's a little ledge. He's only 9 years old, so it's something that cats just get. Unfortunately, it's they're predisposed to it genetically. So no. Light. Why is literally everyone who knows pet's sick? Oh, dude. It's like, it's the worst, isn't it? It's the worst. Like, you get these little balls of fluff, these little animals, and you take them into your home and you love them and you pour love into them, and you look after them, and then in the end, there's nothing that you can do. Like, oh, god damn it. I'm still 100% gonna have another cat later on down the line. 100%, probably 2. Wyatt, I'm fine with them. I'm fine with the prices when it comes to fleet carriers. I think they're alright. And Killed the Jedi. Hello. Yeah, no issues with it. I think it's fine. 18 to 19 years is really good for a cat, though. Alex, you've got to look at that. It's really good for a cat. I always thought I'd get that long out of Clive, to be honest. I was like, oh man. Clive is a legend. He's he is the original battle cat. That's it. I've got this really nice pastel picture done by Beetlejude from ED Community, and she is she did this. It's based on a picture done by Turgeon Tarstone from the Broadcast, and it's me riding a battle cat wearing golden armor, wielding a Sumerian war axe from Conan. So it's like a real combination of things. But yeah, it's me riding Clive into battle. It's like. But yeah, like, I think pets really do enrich our lives, like massively enrich our lives. They give you this bit of responsibility where you may not have had any, and then on top of it, they give you some companionship where you may have needed some at the same time. Clive has always been a house cat as well, so he's never really been out, but I've got a lead for him, and we used to take him out walking up and down the road. I lived with my parents for a while before buying my flat, and just so I had enough money to make sure I could buy my flat so my wife could move here from the US, and we would take him up and down the road on a lead, a little harness. Adorable. Weird. People thought it was really weird, but it's what we used to do. He absolutely loved it. I would have him walk at heel. I'd try. He wasn't very good at it though. I'm thinking we should probably consider handing in our bounties fairly soon. As things go, it's not hit tier 1. I haven't handed any in. Only 43 million have been handed in from 105 people. Now, I have got ready to hand in 1.7 million. If I ain't top 10, then I will be. No, so my wife said something very deep to me about pets. Very deep. And it was, just because it hurts doesn't mean you stop loving. I'm like, oh my god. Isn't that true? Nice kid, hey mate, how you doing? So you've been busy doing some work on Twitter with everyone's friend? Yeah, it's the inevitable thing with pets, is that we know we're going to lose them, don't we? And we know it's going to happen. But we also know that we've given them the best life we can. And that is the most important bit. I got Clive from a pet shop. Now, don't get pets from pet shops. Get them from rescue places if you can, especially cats and dogs. That's important. Try and get them from a rescue centre. I got him from a pet shop. Same time I was there, this crazy old French woman was in there, and I mean, she was old. Like, the cat was going to last way longer than her. And I beat her to get Clive. So I was like, yep, definitely giving him a better life. 100%. Best life he could have had. But I think she got his brother. I was like, no, I should have got his brother too. But he was a pricey cat, so... Like that. I said beat her to it. I didn't beat up an old French woman for a cat. That's not what I said. I didn't say that. I said I beat her to it. Or did I say I beat her to get him? Oh, I did say that, yeah. I was like, I beat... Yeah, I did say that. I did say I beat her. Beat her to get him. No. Duality of meaning, people. But yes, I got him from 8 weeks old, and he's loving it. I didn't... Like, let's not. But you guys know full well what I mean. Thank you very much. Not having that. 90s kids. So this is in the community goal system. An anaconda. Nice. Now we're talking. That's gonna be some decent money. So it's part of the community goal. We're at one of the installations, one of the 2 installations in the system, and it's Burt Reynolds' younger, less famous cousin. Yeah, it's an installation where you can get decent bounties. So everyone's concentrating on the low resource extraction sites and saying the bounties are crap. This is actually more where it's at. This is where it's at. This is where the Alex, thank you for being a patron. That's cool. I don't have many, but I do have a Patreon. If people wanted to sign up for that, you can. You don't have to. You can just watch for free, and that's cool. Yeah, that's a good amount of credits, that is. Is this guy wanted? I thought this guy's gonna be wanted. No, he's clean. Okay. But yeah, no one is under any pressure whatsoever when it comes to feeling like you have to subscribe, Patreon, donation, all that kind of stuff. I'm happy for people to come and hang out and have fun. That's it. That's all I care about. But yeah, the low resource extraction sites have been absolutely useless in the system. Like, totally useless. We have made so much more in bounties doing this than we have done anything else. We tried other systems. The system, well, the faction is only present in 4 systems, and they only control this one. So it's kind of like this is what we've got to do.
Enemy reinforcements incoming.
Although I will say the target highest threat isn't working. Fighting these guys, which is a bit of a thing. Trying to tag targets and then move on. I've got to admit, I don't know if I'm a fan of the FDL. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to give it a fair crack, and I've not before. Whether it be my weapon setup or, I mean, it's not. Like I say, this is about improving my abilities with fixed weapons, which I think I'm doing a decent job of. Getting there. I'm definitely improving with targets. I've got no way of knowing, though. That's the problem. You have no way of knowing without... There's so much RNG that you can't ever truly know. Yeah, the difference between a boosting FDL and one that isn't is absolutely ridiculous. Like, shocking. Oh no, that's dead. Okay, there's more meat for the grinder. Feel like I actually hit him there. Yeah, the Chieftain does manoeuvre really, really well. It's not super great on a straight line, and if you don't like hull tanks, then it's not for you. I can tell you that much. One thing I will say is I've been playing Star Wars Squadrons as well. That I have played almost exclusively in VR, and I've been absolutely loving that, and I think it's brilliant. Such good fun. It's got a CQC vibe to it, but it's such good fun. So what you're saying your favourite is the Mamba? Now, my favourite is definitely not the Mamba. I do like it and I do fly one quite a bit, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I love the way it looks. I absolutely love the way it looks, but then it's not that good. The FDL is objectively better, and it does pain me to say that, considering how much I prefer the Mamba's looks. It's a shame, isn't it? That you can have a favourite ship and the ship actually be not very good at what it does. But no, for me, the Corvette is my absolute favourite ship. It's just, I love it. I love the way it looks. I love the overpowered feeling it has. Still, it's like nice. Oh yeah, the Chieftain. Let's say it's hull tanky. You want to have bi-weave shields on it. You're not going to be wanting to do prismatics or anything like that. Faux show. And yeah, I said that out loud. Felt like it feels like regret saying faux show out loud, but Tex Van Doodoo. What a name. I should probably start practicing focusing on sub targets. Probably should. So that's close. We're up to. Need to keep an eye on my fuel. 2.5 million. So we're gonna go hand in. Well, I'm gonna go hand in because I want to know so far. I want to know how we're doing in the community goal. Oh, we're going to be mass locked. See, right? But yeah, sometimes you can do quite well when it comes to taking out some really high value targets. In particular, I feel like anacondas can pay really, really well, especially the higher ranks for them when you're bounty hunting. Quite nice. Half top, half bottom. Yeah, see, the off center, I'm kind of ignoring it. I'm focusing on my instruments rather than I am on the cockpit. Like, the world's tiniest fly. It is. It's got a big hitbox. I think it looks nice. I do think it. If I had a preference, I feel as though it should, and it's not just off center. It's also not to the side either. I'm being harassed by a fly. Yeah, I feel like it's not. There we go. Yeah, like, it's not just off-center. It's off to the side, and even the side one's not to the side properly. So I don't know about that. I will say the members' guns being on top make leading targets a little bit easier. Yeah. You know that if you're leading it, you're on it. You know, that's fine. But like I said, for me, I am totally still firmly in love with the Corvette. Gotta be the Corv. Like, without a doubt. Those two huge hard points, it's what makes it unique. The fact that it has the two huges. I'm still waiting for a small ship, a small fighter that has a large hard point, just a single large hard point. That would be great. I think we need a few more glass cannons in game outfitting wise. Right. This fly's really bothering me. And I feel like I've reached to try and grab it now enough times that if I keep missing it, I look like a mug. So, probably not. The Narwhal. No, the Unicorn. Go for that. The Unicorn. It'd be good. I would think so. Now, he's done that. He's pinged me. Anuvia, if you're in chat, you told me about these places to go and take him out. I was already doing it. I just spotted that one. Or a small ship with two large hard points. That would be insane, Steve. I'm in. Like, say no more. You got me sold on it. Got me absolutely sold. 100%. Definitely in. Let's do it. Make it happen. That's it. Definitely. There are some things I'm like totally into, and that's it. So great. FDL thrusters are modded, yes. Oh yeah, the Vulture. It's a good point, Jabwalkie. It's a good shout. A small, yeah, but is the Vulture really a small ship? Like, what if you had something a bit more like the Cobra or the Viper? I'm more thinking about like ship launch fighters. I still want ship launch fighter weapons on ships, normal ships. So yeah. I still want them. I still want those plasma. Definitely. Promise the Vulture just sucks. No. The Vulture does not suck. Alex, you take that back. You take that right back now. The Knight Templar. Yes, I have been. I've been bounty hunting. And now, what I've been doing is I've been running installations instead. So this is my top tip. Don't bother going for the low. You want to go to the Collective Statistical Analysis or Interstellar Biological Development. Those installations. Go there, use your data link scanner, scan the installation. Once you scan the installation, it will trigger the, well, after a minute, it will trigger the scenario. And the scenario is loads of things coming in, and then you just shoot it up. Shoot them up. Get your bounties. Went to the low resource extraction sites, and there's just nothing was spawning for me at all. Went to them and we picked up 2.5 million in bounties. Gonna go hand it in. Be good. I always wanted as well, now because I play StarCraft 2 and StarCraft. See what I did. I love the Protoss carriers, so I'm like, okay, cool. Give me a Protoss carrier. Give me something like that extreme, where it's like you have actual. Basically, it's what the Thargoids do. That's what I want. I want that kind of thing. Where it's like you can literally jump in. You're like, carrier has arrived, deploying interceptors, and they just launches loads of them. Like humans to having that technology would be brilliant, and there's no reason why we don't. No reason whatsoever. None. It would be so cool, even if it was the like there were mines with lasers on. But with low power, don't mind. Be good. What's my weekly fleet carrier upkeep? Yeah. What is it? I think I'm about 21 mil. But it's not something I worry about because I've got 7 billion in assets, well, in liquid assets, and then I've got 2 billion on the carrier. I put 2 billion into the carrier, and then I've got obviously the carrier itself as assets and all the ships as assets. So it's good. Yeah. Now see, I want like you know how you drop mines, but you drop laser mines. Laser mines. That's what I'm about. Just something where you're flying along, you go thug 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 thug, drops them out, and they start shooting your target. Huh? Am I right? Laser limpets. Why don't we have them? We should 100% have them. I would like them. I would buy that. I have tried shot cannons. Shot cannons are great fun. Jabberwocky, great fun. I will say that you want to be on top of a target, and the faster you can press the button, the more damage you do, but also the more jitter there is. I wish they could be engineered. Honestly, I wish they could. I think they should be a mainstay weapon. Also, what's great fun about them is that, did you know that you can put as many of them as you can on a ship and they don't class as experimental weapons? As many as you like. It's great. I'm a fan. Need the Django Fett style seismic charge. Bow. It'd be good. Guardian Gauss limpets. Oh, that's too much. I feel that's too much. That would. Yeah, they need engineering. If I had an engineering to give like sturdy mount, so it reduced jitter or something like that on them. Either a slight reduction in damage to give them a better range, or long range shot cannons to reduce jitter. That'd be good. Right. We're going to hand in all of these bounty vouchers. And now we're going to see where we are. And this delivers supplies. Oh boy, I ain't getting nowhere. See if it's I'm in the top 10. Top 10. And don't forget commanders. This commander is the top 10 of all commanders in this CG. Just in this CG. So yeah, I think the way to do it, really, for anyone who wants to come do this community goal, is to basically work the installations. It's the way to do it. Definitely the way to do it. Knight Templar, yeah, it's the way to do it. Definitely made so many more in bounties from that. So many more. Yeah. Now, for the exact number, because Alex asked what my actual fleet carrier upkeep is. So I've got 1.6 in there, 1.6 billion, and my upkeep is 21. Cargo has been contributed, but it's still... People aren't going to be doing the CG. The CG is going to... It's not going to fail. But it's not going to do well. I want class 4. Why can't we have class 4 AX multi-cannons yet? Why do I have gimbal multi-cannons yet? You know, it's stuff like that. I don't think the limit of 4 experimentals should be there anymore. I think it needs to go. But yeah, so we've had 459 contributors and 495,000, so about 1,000 tons per commander so far, and it's down there. It's not good. But still the bounty ones, because people don't know where to go. It's only 56 million in total. What do you do, eh? I'm not even tempted. So yeah, come and, if you want to do this community goal for the bounty hunting, come and hit up the installations for the scenarios there. Stable Chemical Laboratories, don't bother with it. That one is for the wrong faction. You need to go to the Interstellar Biological Development or Collective Statistical Analysis. That's where you need to go. I've said it multiple times. I'm hoping everyone's got that. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping everyone's got it. Super clear. I've said it enough now that I'm sick of saying it, so I'm hoping it's got it. Knight Templar, it'll be fine. Only two more days. A few more days. Well, it could be another week, isn't it? Because it happens on the Thursday tick. If I remember correctly, I haven't done power play for ages, so... Such a sad CG. No, it's not sad, it's just not as obvious. It is not as obvious at all. I think it's the way to do it. Super by getting prismatics and it ended up using bi-weaves. Oh no! Why? We don't know. We're just not there yet. Philip, yes we do. Where are you? There you are. Last CG started off slowly and that finished early. Yeah. Okan, I don't know. Shaquan, I don't know. Unless we can get the information out to everybody that you need to be doing the scenarios. I think that's going to be the way to do it. I'm saying it over and over again. Super clear about it. Tell your friends. Tell your wife. Tell your kids. Tell your cat. Tell your dog. Don't tell your parrot. Otherwise you never hear the end of it. Gotta go do it. Biohazard, you're saying that you're hoping for another AX. Well, mate, it probably will happen, but there's so many storylines going on that there's a real distribution. I think that what Frontier are doing is they're spreading it out. So there's something for everyone every time. So this has got trade and bounty hunting. We've had conflict zones. We've had AX now. I think more will come. More will happen. It just takes time. Knight Templar, you've told yours they look blankly. Not your problem anymore. You've told them. It's what they do with that information. It's up to them. So apparently I've told at least 100, maybe 200 people this is what you need to be doing now. So yeah, you can't expect Headstone to hand it to you on a platter. Nope, just on a platter. Technically though, right now I should still be being hosted by Frontier and Elite Dangerous. So if you're watching this week's community goal, in order for you to take part in it effectively and get a decent number of bounties, you need to go to either Interstellar Biological Developments, or you need to go to what the other one's called. No, not stable chemicals, not there. Or you go to the collective statistical analysis and you take part in the scenario there around those installations. That'll be what makes you the money. There'll be lots of ships spawn in, you shoot them, you get your bounties, and then you go and hand them in. It works. Carl, yeah, that might have been a smart move. It's too late now. Like, it's too late because I'm on my way there. I'm like 3/4 now. Well, 2/3. Damn it. But yeah, so it's all good. That's how you do it, and that's where you get it, and that's where I've got my bounties from. That's my top piece of advice. Do not rely on the low resource extraction sites. If you are a newbie and you're new to combat, then yeah, definitely go for them. But if you can do, get in a wing, get inside these installation places and go for it. Biohazard, you can sign up for the CG from any mission board, but you've got to make sure you do not hand your bounties in until you've joined up for the community goal, otherwise it won't count. But yeah, hopefully that should make sense. But yeah, I will say that the in the station, or the station in the community goal system, is 47,000 light seconds away, so it's pretty far. Beautiful Jude, hey, how you doing? I was talking about you earlier, and your wonderful piece of artwork that you put together for me, where I've got me riding my cat Clive into battle. Just talking about it earlier. And Chris Goody? He's a goodie. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, just because he's a very sick cat and we're talking about him being very ill, I won't go over it again, but he's a very sick cat. See, Chris, now I can't remember which one I said first, so I'm sorry. And I've been looking at chat too long, so I'm about to loop. Hardcore. Woomph. But yeah, currently I think he's hiding under the bed, trying not to be given medicine, because he doesn't know it's good for him. It's just such a shame. So yeah, we're going to head in and we're going to take care of one of these interstellar biological development scenarios, and that should give us a decent whack of bounties. Like, 100,000s. Chris, I use an X52 Pro HOTUS. Before that I used the T-Flight, and to be honest, it took a lot to drag me away from the T-Flight because I really liked it. But the lack of roll, or lack of twist on the stick. Yeah, I've got my twist set to roll. Don't track me over the coals for it. Yeah, because of the lack of that was a real thing that made me upgrade. But yeah, I have my roll set to my twist. People are like, what? Like, yep. Wyatt, no clue, mate. Okay, so we data link scan. And now we switch over to weapons. And we wait for the baddies to arrive. I am. I am like the original rebel, if ever there was. Oh, I wonder if the FGL can fit in there. Nope. But also yes. Wait, can I get through that? I think we can. I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking we might be able to, but then I'm starting to doubt that. I was not expecting to be able to fly through there. Shh, Steve. No, I didn't. Night Temple is saying, what's the hammer on the FDL fire system? Oh, it's the Imperial hammer.
Requesting assistance from any nearby pilots. We need help.
So it's one of the power play weapons. Basically, it's a 3-shot railgun.
Good. We need all the help we can get.
And it packs one hell of a punch. If you can hit with it. Which you might not be able to. I frequently miss. But yeah, it's a thing. It does stuff. Not bad. Which power play? Oh, you're asking me real questions now. One of the Imperial factions. I honestly can't remember. You'll have to check in game. You know what I didn't realise? Is that FDL, or the Third Lance, is actually a type of snake. So I didn't realise that it was a type of snake. I thought it was like, because obviously Third Lance stands for tip of the lance, tip of the spear, and I had no clue that was an actual type of snake. Had no clue. I didn't realise it was one of the one of the snake names. So I was super surprised when I found out. I only found that out last week. So I was today's years old when I found that out. That was one of those moments. Oh, he's dead. Is there one remaining?
Enemy reinforcements incoming.
I wish that it would stop selecting. I fly by instruments, damn it. Right. Tag enemies, move on. Tagged. Tagged. This has got mistake written all over it. Tagged. Nice. But yeah, so apparently there is a snake called a Third Lance, and I had no clue. So it's in line with the Cobra, Python. Oh, cool. Oh, that was one of those very, very cool things that you learn, and you're like, that is genuinely interesting. Okay. Yep, tag, shoot, move on. That's what you gotta do. I hit it at long range! Beautiful looking snakes, but a nasty bite. I guess you could say that's why it's called the FDL.
You're doing well, team. Keep it up.
But yeah, it seems like an unusual name for a snake, doesn't it? But then again, where does the name adder come from, really? Or any snake? It's reasonably made up, isn't it? But yeah, did someone say this snake must look like a... This snake looks like the tip of a spear. An unusual idea, I would say. We do not do enough damage. We've saved the installation despite the fact that there is still someone left. Yeah, I want plasma repeaters for my ship. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. That's the when the squad gets on them. Done. So, number of bounties we got from that in a not very long short space of time. 897,000. Easy. So now we will just head over to the other one, collective statistical analysis. Multi-plasmas. Yeah, who would want that? Wyatt, you can choose whether they say the first three letters of your name or your ship's call sign. Did you know that? None of the above. The third lance is also called the Bothrops Asper. Has a sharp chin, so it kind of looks like the tip of a spear, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I'm like, yep. Yeah, I think it'd be great. It'd be absolutely awesome to have as weapons go. You think the point defense is a plasma repeater? No. It looks like it's based on the same tech. I'll give you that, but I don't think it'd be the same weapon or same basis. I think it's because it looks like a plasma weapon. Definitely, you're right. Oh, it's a short little flight over, but yeah, this is definitely the way to get money. Like, we got lucky with spawns there. A couple of anacondas, really good money. So the initial beam names or man's oh, Knight Templar, man with frag cannons. That's never even a question. Like, the man with frag cannons is, to me, is perfection. As far as weapon loadouts go, perfection. Obviously, the point defense is like the PDCs in The Expanse, which, if you haven't watched The Expanse and you have the ability to do so, you should. Knight Templar, you're calling me a young man. How generous of you. No, I'm like, as I say with The Expanse, I'm borderline in love with the idea of it. Like, it as sci-fi goes. There's a couple of things that I've been catching where I'm a bit like, I don't know about that. Where they kind of they hand wave away some of the low gravity, but I won't talk about it. But yeah, I'm more or less like in love with the idea of The Expanse. Like, I wish I lived then, but not on Earth. Not in the belt. Mars. I'd be Martian. I'd be good for that. Give me a suit of Goliath Mark III power armor. Nice. that would work for me very nicely. You know what? Babylon 5 was too grown up for me when I was a kid. It was just a bit slow when there were other options available to watch stuff. I did watch it, and I appreciated the Star Furies, they're called, the spaceships. I really appreciate them, and they're being a big bad. But it just wasn't. It was just on at the wrong time, I think. Dave, yeah, they do solve a lot of problems. I'll give you that. Also, there's a lot of times when are they on or are they off, and no one knows. Like, there's been times where you watch one bell to grab another one by the neck and throw them up in the air. It's like, wait, your grav boot's not on? Like, your mag boot's not on? Yeah, DS9 was. I mean, there were some character arcs that really went through it, that kind of stayed consistent. But the Dominion storyline just dragged. It's like one day they're like, oh yeah, so despite us being in the middle of a war and being right near to a war zone, do you know what we're going to have? We're going to have a party. It's like, no, stop! Stop! Why aren't you doing something? Like putting down a minefield, or like building more spaceships. What are you doing? Amos is one of your favourite. Yeah, the guy that plays Amos is really good. He does a fantastic job of that crazy stare. And I've actually seen him in a movie, and I didn't realise that I saw him in this movie. And it was called The Philly Kid. It's called The Philly Kid, and it's a mixed martial arts movie, and I must have watched it after watching Warrior, and Warrior is a fantastic martial arts movie. Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton really going at it, brilliant. And I absolutely thought it was brilliant. And then I watched The Philly Kid, and I didn't realise it, that I've seen it. I completely forgot until I had a memory come up on Facebook, and it told me, and me saying, Philly Kid wants to be the warrior, not impressed with it at all. I'm like, oh. Oh yeah, Crow Squirrel, I know exactly what you mean. Having just watched that. Prax was not that guy. But yeah, I think season 4 we're going to find out more about Amos and his history, or I hope we do. I hope we do. But yeah, Zindi Ark and Enterprise were good. Yeah, it was fine, but why have we never heard of the Zindi before? The Enterprise did have other issues. I don't think it was so bad. I was quite a fan of the Enterprise. I know a lot of people didn't like it. But I did. I quite liked Enterprise. Baphomet, yes, I am using OBS. I'm also using Restream.io to stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Subscribe on YouTube, like on YouTube, follow on Twitch. Yeah, why not? Is this guy running away? He's arrived and now he's running immediately. Oh, he's not. He's going after a ship. You know
Hello
what?
there.
Not a fan of Discovery at all. Andrew, thank you for the follow. Discovery, I've not been a fan of. Changing the Klingons was the beginning of it, and having a holographic communication technology, even if it was like even if saying that it was it's experimental tech. No, you don't. You don't get to explain that away. No, you don't. But yeah, I did like that. But there's just, yeah, and also they make the Federation seem too imperfect, and the Federation always kind of is, you know. Oh, Aaron, they'd have to do ammo. They'd have to do ammo. Definitely would do. Space Hero, hello. Lower Decks is awesome. Not seen it. I'm aware of it. It looks like kind of, well, Rick and Morty-esque. In its animation style, which I'm a fan of anyway. I like Rick and Morty. I'm hoping it's a little bit grown up and there's lots of nods. Oh, and also, the... what's it called? Begins with an O. I'll keep saying say Ormington. That's a place in the UK, that's what it's called. The Orville, there you go. Hey Nick, how you doing? Yeah, Starship powered by mushrooms. Please don't. It's like, oh, not that. Not the mushrooms. Yeah. Why is this guy not dead yet? I've expected more. Have they really turned up and they're all in? Close. They are close to being all in. All in crates, which is fun. Oh, you're talking about the original series animated. See, I actually quite liked the original series as well. TOS, not bad. What I will say about it... John, thanks for subscribing. I will say that I couldn't stand Kirk and the way he used to fight. David, yes it does, because one is wanted, one is not. So if you're not after bounties... Ah, Philip, no! If you're not after bounties, then it's all good, but I'm doing this for the community goal, so I am after bounties. But yeah, when you arrive and you scan, you get invited to pick a side. But yeah, I had no qualms with the original series in for Star Trek. Everything has to begin somewhere. Oh, they're shooting someone called Tucky Jr. Oh, he's dead. Get it. See if we can go over and tag this guy before he dies. And pop. No, it's not super advanced karate, and I can tell you that because I know super advanced karate. I got my black belt when I was 16. Doing this and striking someone on the lower back, why bother? Just punch them in the lower back if you're going to do it. Like, seriously, so much more effective, quicker, more accurate, more destructive. This. All the way, it's, oh god, and in movies there was this backhand slapping people away. It's like, it's like, no. No. And also, if you're striking the spine, which is a protective structure, you have to consider hardness when it comes to your attacking. This here is not... It causes too many opposing forces against each other for you to strike this way, because you're pushing against yourself there, and oh man. I'm like, no. I just can't. It gets me. It's the thing that gets me. It drives me insane. Greg Stridon, thanks for the follow. Good to see you follow me for top self-defense tips. Okay, right, I'm going to call time for the stream there, guys. It's been 3 hours. It's been great fun. So we've worked out the best way in order for you to make money at this community goal is to go to Collective Statistical Analysis or go to the Interstellar Biological Development and take part in the scenarios there by scanning the installations with your data link scanner, and then get bounties. We did 2 of them, and I've got 1.6 million in bounties for the faction we need to, plus a bunch for some others as well. So I'm going to say, as usual, once again, thank you very much to everyone who's been watching. Make sure that you hit the like button on the way out on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already, and also follow on Twitch if you haven't already for more content coming soon. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.